everyone, this is Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the three oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting the key theme of the week using the Quantum Oracle, some divine guidance using the Moonology deck, and some angel messages using the Angelarium. We'll also get some tarot messages using the Intuitive and clarifying with the Waite deck. So, Virgo, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 15th to the 21st. That was a terrible shuffle. 15th to the 21st of February 2021. So just while I shuffle your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Don't forget that I am now streaming on Twitch, so do follow me over there to be a part of the live discussions and live tarot readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that in the information box below. Or rather, the description box. Anyway, so the card you have from the Quantum Oracle this week is Fear. Yay. That's not what we want. Oh, I need to drop the card as well. Yeah, that's not what we want, Virgo. So there's something you're still fretting over. There's something that you're still concerned about, okay? Possibly it can be, I get a strong sense that you're worried about your finances, you're worried about your long-term future, you're worried about possibly, making ends meet. Maybe you're worried about a love situation. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but I do get a strong sense that you guys, specifically that I'm picking up on, you're really worried about your stability, your financial stability, okay? Because that is an energy that's been coming through quite strongly, I feel, for you guys. And yeah, I get it. Because of the way things are in the world right now, there is a lot of things that are in flux. So it's not like an unfounded fear, right? It does have a basis to it, right? It is rational, but I feel like you are overthinking things. I do feel like, you're just stressing to the point where it's not going to be healthy for you, okay? So try not to let it get to you to that extent, okay? It's okay to be a little bit concerned because, like I said, things are changing very quickly, but just as quickly as something seemingly can change for the worse, it can change for the better. So don't assume the worst because things are, pretty fluid, right? If you are having some issues with your finances, I'm sure there is a possibility of turning that around, okay? If you're worried about losing a job or if you have lost a job, that doesn't mean there aren't other opportunities available to you, right? So it's about, rather than feeding your fear to this extent, it's about recognizing you have these concerns. What are you concerned about? Okay, what actions can you take to try and turn the situation around, okay? So let's see, let's go into the Moonology deck now to see what the situation is here. So Spirit, what is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? I did see the Expect a Powerful Change card, so yeah, I feel like it is going to turn around, to be honest. So what is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? What can help them temper this energy, their fears when it comes to their material stability, their finances, their career, their work? Okay. So the card you have from the Moonology deck is New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Yeah, this is it, right? So if you have been working hard on trying to turn your financial situation around, maybe you've taken on another job, or maybe you're looking for a new job because you feel like it's not going to be long until your company, your business is closed down, right? Could be like the company you're working for is starting to make people redundant, okay? Know that your search won't be in vain. Or if you've been working on a business but things have been slow, know that it is going to pay off. You're going to see more opportunities coming in. So don't lose heart, okay? Amazing. So let's go to the Angelarium now. Staying optimistic is going to be very important. So don't feed your fear so much, okay? Because as you can see here, she's on the corner. She's leaving this dark grey period of her life behind. And she's just so fearful because of what she's just come through that she's not even looking at what lies just ahead, you know? So that's the thing. That's where I feel like where you guys, for those of you who I'm picking up on, that's where you're currently at. And only take this if this does resonate with your situation. If not, like I said, you can look at your other placements, you know? You can watch your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. But let's see what the angels want to communicate to you now. So is there anything that Virgo needs to know specifically this week? Is there anything that can help them at this time? Anything that they need to be aware of? Any signs or synchronicities? Oh, you have 2 cards. So we'll take it. You have, wow, I haven't pulled these cards in a long time. Wow, I literally never ever get them. It's so rare. And you got both of them. Okay. So you have Hod. Left leg submission, okay? Yes, Virgo, you need to surrender your fears to the universe. You need to know that there is a guiding hand above all things, right? The universe is really vast and it's way more complicated than we realize, okay? There is a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't even get to scratch the surface of. We cannot begin to fathom the complexity of it all, right? So there's some things you really do need to just surrender and trust that it is all working out as it needs to, right? Keep putting your best foot forward. Keep doing what you need to do, taking the actions you need to take in order to improve your situation, and surrender the rest, especially your fear, to the universe, okay? You're being asked to submit it to the universe because yeah, it's only going to hold you back otherwise. So there is a need to surrender control. This is a message that's been coming up for you guys a lot recently. There is a need to surrender control. Okay? So I'll give you the sign for that in just a moment. And then the second card you have is Angel of Flame. Uriel. Yes. I think I did actually pull from the Quantum Oracle. I can't remember if it was last week. I think it was last week. In your reading, I pulled the angel, the 4 angels, right, card from the Quantum Oracle. So I'm not surprised that Uriel's energy is appearing really strongly in your reading. Because I feel like you have been trying to get these messages. Like I said, the universe has been trying to communicate certain things to you, give you certain signs that it's okay, you know. I don't need to, you know, I don't need to hit you with a sledgehammer, but at the same time, you know, I do need to keep giving you these intuitive hits, these downloads, these signs, these synchronicities, because you're still not surrendering, you know, to the process. You're still trying to force control over certain variables, right? But you need to surrender because there's things that are shifting out that don't actually have a place for where you're stepping into, for the energy you're moving into. And that's why certain things are shifting out of your reality. But you need to not be so fearful because the angels have your back. You have Uriel's energy here. It's one of the 4 archangels. Like, honestly, you have so much divine guidance and protection, it's not even funny. And that's it. A new flame is being ignited, okay? It's like the burning of the old and the ushering in of the new. You're going through a rebirth. So yeah, it's going to be a bit scary. It's going to be a bit intimidating and intense. But, my God, it's going to serve you in the long run, Virgo. So the best thing you can do is just submit to the process, okay? Surrender to the process. And know that, yes, it is in your highest good. Like, this is to help you get to where you want to be. Because if you're operating in this energy, you're not going to get there. So you need to just let go, allow the process to, you know, unfold, and go through this transformation so that you can start carving out the new timeline, okay? Amazing. So I feel like it's kind of like the universe is like, Virgo, been trying to tell you, you're not listening, so I'm gonna have to give you a bit of a kick up the butt. You know, it's a bit like that. So we'll go to the signs now. And it's not that you're not, like, you know, you're not seeing the signs, or you're like, okay, in some cases you're not seeing the signs, but for others of you, I feel like you are seeing it and you are trying to have faith, but you're still very scared. And I understand why, because you just came out of a very dark period. But as it says, your hard work is paying off. All you have to do now is surrender the rest that you don't have control over to the universe. It will take care of it, right? So, let's see. First of all, for Hod. Probably saying, my pronunciation generally is really bad, so I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these completely wrong. So the energy of Hod is found in prayer, nature, and mysteries. Prayer, nature, and mysteries. Yeah, as I said, the great unknown, that's what you're afraid of, but that's the very essence of the universe, right? So you need to just surrender to that. Also, there's nothing wrong with reaching out to the universe, having that direct communication, letting it know what it is that you're concerned about, your fears, what it is that you want. Okay? And I feel like some of you do usually pray, but you haven't been, or you've not been having that really deep communion with the divine through meditation or sitting in nature and tuning into the earth's frequencies, right? Things that you used to do. Do more of that where you can, right? Because I feel like that will help. Because maybe part of the problem is you feel like the universe isn't listening, but it actually is. Okay, so let's go to the angels now. See what Uriel's signs are. So the signs for Uriel is a brazier, a stallion, a tongue. A brazier, a stallion, and tongue. Well, I'm not surprised. So any of those things could be significant to you at this time. Because honestly, I get strong rebirth energy from Uriel. But it's also about your wants, your desires, your passions, right? Being ignited. And that's the thing. It's like, stop worrying about what it is you don't want and start focusing on what it is that you do want, okay? Amazing. So, let's go over to... Okay, so with that combination, I just got a really strong sexual energy from that as well. Like, for some of you, I feel like that's going to help you a lot. So if you have a certain someone in your life that you have a very strong, intimate connection with, you may need to have more sex, okay? So that's like a side message for some of you. Because there may be some pent-up energy there that would be best served in that way. And just helping you to get that euphoric release, so there's less tension, okay? There's a lot of health benefits from having safe sex, so just saying. Anyway, so let's keep going and see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, so that's the thing. Some of you guys have been in your own little bubble for too long, you know. Maybe it's time to extend yourself to a certain someone that's in your life. Because you don't have to do everything alone. And I feel like things have been too heavy and too serious for a time now. It's time to lighten your spirit, lift the mood a bit, okay? And I feel like you have a very sensual aspect to your nature, Virgo, that's kind of being left undernourished. So that is also causing some issues, I feel, especially in your sacral chakra. But anyway, let's keep going. So first card out is the 8 of Cups in reverse. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. So this is it. It's like, it's telling you, regardless of how scary the great unknown can seem, now's not the time to run and hide. You know, you don't need to go back into your cave. You've been there long enough, Virgo. It's time to step boldly into the unknown, because that's outside of the comfort zone is where great things are born, okay? Great achievements are made, okay? Next card out is the Three of Swords in reverse. So, air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah. You have been on your own for a period of time. I feel like, not that you haven't interacted with anyone or even virtually, but I feel like you have been very much withdrawn in a lot of ways because you've been healing yourself, right? You've been healing past wounds, you've been healing your traumas, you've been healing from these difficult periods of time that you've been navigating through, especially even just now. You've just come through a very dark period. So you're in a healing process, which I understand. There is, points within that where you need to have some time alone, okay? You need that solitary time to really kind of incubate and do that purging, do that releasing, and just really patch up your heart center, right? But now I feel like you're being called to venture out, okay, where possible. As I said, I know that there's a lot of countries that are, having travel restrictions and lockdowns and things like that. But just exercising as much unrestraint and freedom and being outside as much as possible within that. So if you're living near, a park, or you can easily get to a park or a woods or a mountain or just anywhere that's near nature, that can be really beneficial for you, okay? But I feel like you don't need to strain yourself anymore. You don't need to be so fearful and scared and upset of how things are unfolding for you. Honestly, you're about to see some really beautiful blessings. The next card is the Hermit. So this is you, Virgo. This is definitely the energy you've been in for some time. Like I said, retreating from the world, retreating from others, retreating from your pain, right? You've really been going through it. You've been going through a dark night of the soul type deal. I feel like you've been doing a lot of shadow work, but now it's time to let go. It's time to release. It's time to submit to this very strong transformative energy that's coming in, and allow these blessings to come in now. You've found your inner light. You've found your wisdom, your inner knowing, okay, of where it is you need to head now. What do you need to do at this point? So there's no more need to be in your cave, right? You have the answers, right? So it's time to move forward. The next card is Justice, okay? Libra energy. So yeah, this is great. Good karma, right? Things are turning in your favor because of the work you've been doing, because you braved it, you stared adversity in the face, and you kept moving forward. You kept doing what you needed to do to make it to the other side. Now you're getting your karma, good karma. Now things are balancing out. There's clarity, there's truth, okay? There is abundance coming in for you. The scales are weighed, and it's in your favor, okay? Hence, look at this gorgeous palace, right? This castle behind her. And it's just across the way, with a beautiful blue sky. And that's what you're getting, Virgo, okay? You're getting a wish fulfillment. You're getting your just due, okay? After a period of real heaviness and darkness. Next card out is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So more earth energy, right? So I get the sense that something that you were waiting on, someone to make something right, someone to try and fix what was broken, someone trying to give you what you felt you deserved, give you this golden opportunity to rebuild structure and stability, someone to help you with, turning your financial situation around if it is financial. I feel like you're not waiting on anyone else anymore. You're trusting that you're doing everything you need to do to get there by yourself, okay? That whoever promised you something in the past that didn't fulfill that, it doesn't even matter that they said that anymore. What they promised doesn't matter, because you are creating a positive outcome for yourself. You are carving out a new reality for yourself, whether this person is on board or not. So that's amazing. And then you have the Two of Cups as your last card. Water energy. So yeah, for some of you, I feel like you've already come into a significant connection with someone. You already have a relationship, right? For others of you, I feel like you're meeting someone new. That when you do finally come out of your hermit shell, right, you will meet someone who is a divine counterpart. And they may be way closer to you than you realize, okay? You may already even know this person, but you're just not aware that this is someone who you have, you know, a significant connection with, because you never really gave it the time or even really considered it, because you were just in this energy and in your cave, right? But I feel like you are coming into contact with somebody here. So interesting. Okay. And I feel like once you kind of free yourself from this fearful, heavy energy, things are going to get very passionate very quickly. So I'm just saying. Okay. So let's see what the clarifications are for this. But yeah, there's definitely a turning point here. I feel like the Divine's trying to prepare you for something that's to come. Something that's going to change your whole energetic field. And it's going to help shape a new reality for you as well. You're going to start having more faith that you can turn things around for the better, okay? Because I know that, especially to you guys, like your stability means a great deal to you. Like that's fundamental to your well-being. As it is for most people, of course, but it really is important to Virgos to have that stable foundation. But I feel like you are building that. That is what is going to come into play very soon for you. But in order for that to happen, there's certain things that needed to be shifted out of your environment first, okay, that weren't stable. Okay, so clarifying the Eight of Cups in reverse, you have the High Priestess, so Pisces energy, and you have the Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like, yeah, you know intuitively that things are going to work out, okay? That balance is being restored in your life, especially when it comes to your finances, your material abundance, opportunities to create more abundance, okay? To be in a position of, you know, having plenty to go around as opposed to lacking, right? But it's just your fear that kind of keeps you on the edge of the precipice, right? All you have to do is take that leap of faith, but you're just unsure, right? On some small level, even though deep down you know, okay? You do know that things are working out for you. You just need to have a little bit more faith and to not feed your fear anymore, okay? So instead of when you're feeling it, when you're knowing that you're in that space of being fearful, rather than beating yourself up about it or anything like that, just allow the thoughts, the feelings to pass through and not give it so much weight or attention, okay? So clarifying the Three of Swords in reverse, you have the Devil in reverse, that's Capricorn, and you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, exactly. You've already broken yourself free from a difficult situation. That's already behind you. The past is already been left behind. So all you need to do is come out from your shell, from your cave, right? From these huge walls that you've built around yourself, Virgo. But I do see you doing that, okay? Once you get signed that there is something that's coming in, right, for you, you will poke your head around, okay? I do see you poking your head outside of your cave and taking baby steps out. So you'll get there. You will get there, Virgo. Clarifying the Hermit, you have the Six of Swords, okay? And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you have two nines here. So the numbers 999 and 999 could be very significant for you. Do check that out in terms of the numerology if you are seeing those numbers a lot, because that really speaks of the collective consciousness, a shift in vibration, okay? in spiritual awareness and understanding, but it also can be the number of illusions, right? Again, fears, right? Dealing with the illusions that are stemming from fear, so that you are in your true vibration, so you are resonating at the same frequency as the archangels, the divine, and the collective consciousness is that true vibration, which is love, okay? Not fear. And I feel like that's where you're moving towards. You are getting to that space. It is a process. It is going to take a bit of time, but you are headed out of a darker period and into a much lighter one, okay? So yeah, I do get that you're a little bit afraid of taking a plunge in, say, you know, a business, if that's what you have, like just investing in your business and just giving it your all and hoping for the best. Don't be, because I feel like things are going to get easier. If you already have a business, I feel like it hasn't been easy, but things are going to start turning around for you. So you're going to start seeing more abundance the more you shed this energy. For others of you, I get a fear of being in a relationship because of the pain you've experienced in the past, but there's no need, okay? You're not going to lose your independence. You're not going to be reliant on this person for your stability and happiness, okay? You're still getting to that place within, so there's no need to worry. It's just, this is part of the process. It's not going to happen overnight. Clarifying the Justice card, you have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm glad that's in reverse. And you have the Ten of Wands. So you see, right? 10 of Wands in reverse. So see, karma is in your favor, right? The divine are working for you, not against you. So any situations where people were undermining you, putting you in a situation where you felt like your needs were not being met, that you were being treated unfairly, you know, there were unfair judgments made against you, where you were had opportunities snatched from you or anything like that, I feel like that's being dealt with and taken care of. It's not something you even need to concern yourself with at this point. This is where the divine is stepping in to right certain wrongs and to bring balance into the equation, okay? Making sure you get your just due, okay? Amazing. So clarifying the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you have the Seven of Cups here. So we have 7 appearing multiple times as well. So 777 and 777 could be significant for you. That also speaks of, you know, spiritual activation, dreams, fantasies, you know, but it can also speak of deception as well. Okay, so seeing the truth from the deception, the deceptive energy here is your fears, okay? The things that hold you back. The truth is the abundance that's about to pour in, okay? So I feel like, yeah, with this combination, I think the King, with the Knight of Swords in reverse or in the upright. Okay, I'm being told upright, so I'll take it in the upright. So yeah, I feel like with this combination, it's like, you don't even, like I said, there was a lot of confusion when it comes to whatever took place in the past, that you feel like a promise wasn't fulfilled or an apology never came in, or, you know, a wrong wasn't righted, but that's being taken care on your behalf, right? Like I said, cutting through the illusions. You're now seeing the truth from illusions. So where someone wasn't necessarily invested in your business, in you as an employee or you as a partner, it doesn't even matter, because this person isn't relevant to your new timeline, okay? I feel like you already know the truth at this point. You're able to see far more clearly than you did in the past, and I feel like you chose to cut this out because it doesn't make sense at this point, right? It's got nothing to do with where you're at this point in time and what it is that you are navigating towards. And then finally, clarifying the Two of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, so that's Aries energy, sometimes associated with Leo as well. And you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, like I said, it comes back to this again. I feel like your self-worth, your value, your confidence, okay, in your abilities, your feelings of worthiness, attractiveness, isn't based on what is being offered by someone else. This is something that you feel within you. I feel like that's what's partially being alchemized as well. Your feelings of self-worth, what you feel you deserve, you are deserving of, what you can attract into your life, right? I feel like it's all changing. I feel like you're starting to slowly but surely realize your true value. I feel like you're coming to understand that you are deserving of love, compassion, desire, passion, understanding, empathy, all of these things, right? From a significant connection. And I feel like, you know, now is the time to not get jealous over what perhaps wasn't offered to you and offered to someone else in the past, or, you know, what you feel you were owed and wasn't given. Now is the time to focus on what you can give back to yourself, okay? And I feel like that's what you're doing. I also get a sense as well that maybe you're in a new connection and you're a bit untrusting because of the fear. You're untrusting of whether or not this person is sincere, that they actually want to invest into you and the connection, or if they're considering other options. But I'm not seeing that here, okay? Again, that can stem back to a fear that you need to heal. Okay. So I hope this helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know there was a lot of messages going on there. If you enjoyed it or find it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And yeah, honestly, Virgo, I feel like you just need to surrender some of that control. Keep doing the work, the inner work especially, as well as working on your goals, your projects. And know that the universe is working on your behalf, but it's telling you to relax, lighten up, connect, have more fun, okay? Because you're taking life a little bit too seriously right now. So send you guys lots of love, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.